everybody. Welcome to Roll or Roleplay. I am Kimarie, and I am the DM. And as a reminder, our two kickers for our campaign here is that number one, my players know. Well, actually, they know a lot more now.
Yeah.
They know a lot more now about their characters, but they still don't know a lot, and they don't know why they're together. And there's a lot of plot points missing still, so they still have to figure that out. But they know a little bit about their characters. They did not create their characters. I created their characters, and as this is now episode 7, I have been giving details about their lives and who they are, and now they kind of know who they are. And then second is our stream is a D&D stream, but we focus on role playing. So I encourage my characters to role play out situations instead of, going into combat. But if combat happens, it happens, and just see what happens and see how creative they can be. And it's worked out really well so far. We've had some really awesome moments. Check out our YouTube channel if you are not caught up yet on all of our episodes. And then I just also wanted to let you know that um, they our characters now know their subclasses as they learned their classes last episode. We had a meeting. They now know their subclasses, and they are also level 3. So we also leveled up. So now it will get even more interesting. So, Dan, if you want to go and introduce your character.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I'm Dan here. I play Avery, Mining Duke's son. So basically, a lot happened last episode. We'll do a recap. But I am a cleric. I am a level 3 cleric. Human cleric. Blonde hair, blue eyes, kind of pale skin, kind of scrawny. Not that strong, but a lot of fun. And my subclass, I am part of the trickery domain. So a lot of tricks. And I worship Timora, which is the goddess of good fortune. So a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. So I'll pass it along if I'm clear to go.
Briar,
Buddy,
Cal.
my name's Cal, and I play Briar, who is a farmer boy from Strela, and he is a level 3 fighter, who is a champion protector, I do believe.
You do a great job.
I have it written down, just obviously not right here where I always keep everything for just this moment. And Briar has blue eyes and straight brown hair pulled back into a ponytail. And is wearing armor and carries a greatsword and has a wolf companion named Beans Jr.
All right. So my name is Tyler, and my character is Kaylin, who is the rich prince of Lebanon, which is like the rich kingdom, I guess. And so I am a half elf, and my class is revealed to be ranger, and my archetype is hunter. I'm not sure if that's the subclass, but hey, my archetype is hunter,
Pretty much,
and
yeah.
yep, and I have a bunch of knowledge about stuff, and a lot of more knowledge of natural stuff, and yeah, not magical or anything, but I do have something called primal awareness that lets me, um, I guess, sense when some things are around for a little while, which is what I found out recently. But yeah, that's pretty much. Oh yeah, in terms of appearance, I have half kind of elf ears, sort of. Also have the icy blue eyes, and I have a light brown hair that is pretty short and but longer on the top, I guess, and it's just a handsome royal guy, pretty much.
That's right. All right, awesome, thanks. And then if Avery, you wanna give a little recap of what happened last
Sure.
week, or 2 weeks ago, because it was crazy.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched last episode, pretty good idea to do that too. But yeah, so Avery had a lot of backstory I kind of kept from the gang, pun intended. So we, I know. So we resumed the campaign by being in the cavern of the manor where the red brands are. We finished defeating what was called a Nothic. It was like this cave monster dweller thing. And we decided to explore a little bit more in the area. And with that being said, we found what seemed to be kind of like a lab or a study. There was a lot of books, some potions we're trying to get brewn up. But yeah, I created that. So a lot of potions getting made, and Kaylin, who's very knowledgeable in that, noticed that the potions weren't really up to par. So it had a lot of questions like, what's going on here? Who's working on these? So there was another door connected to this room. Um, Kaylin opened the door, saw a gentleman standing there, and told him, "Yeah, your potions are not doing so hot right now. You really should take a look at that." And apparently, this gentleman's name was Glassstaff, and he is the leader of the Red Brands, and knew who he was and knew who Avery was. So Avery came in trying to de-escalate the situation, just trying to get information on Gundren. And as soon as he was about to explain that, a gentleman, a big town gentleman by the name of Hugo, um, was behind the gang unknowingly and has a previous relationship with Avery. Avery is part of the Blackstone Rangers, which is a rival gang of the Red Brands. Hugo and Avery exchanged words, not very pleasant. Um, Basically, Hugo wanted Avery to kill Glassstaff to be officially part of the group. Well, as much conversation went on, um, Avery did do damage, but allowed Hugo to continuously punch Glassstaff. Avery saw this as an opportunity. He had one spell left and decided to shake Hugo's hand and caused inflict wounds to happen, which did a lot of damage and caused necrotic energy to go through his veins bloodstream to his heart and kill him instantly, leaving Avery just overwhelmed with emotions and just staring at him while Briar and Kaylin were pretty much exploring the area, getting more intel about what happened. Avery broke down, most likely, and Briar was very constructive and very assertive and telling all the red brands to leave. Glassstaff is dead, and we managed to get out of the manor with the two children and the wife of the unfortunate husband that passed away and was Nothic's food. Managed to save the kids and the mother and took them back to the inn. While Galen also found more history about his family tree in one of the crypts that was found there, which is very important. Then we went to the inn. Everyone celebrated about the end of the Red Brands. We met up with Frida again in there. Had a nice portrait of us drawn. Also met the mayor as well, who was a little bumbly fool, but it is what it is. But the most important part is that Keelan rescued a goblin in the manor, and as a nice gesture from the goblin, told us where headquarters is of where Gundren might be, which is Craig. Is it Craigmar Castle?
Craig
Craigmar.
Ma.
Craigmar Castle.
MAW.
Craigmar Castle, and King
Yep.
Brawl is the one there. So that's pretty much our next path.
Yep.
So it was a lot of info.
Yep.
So,
Also, Sorry. Just
no, it's a
put
lot.
one
I
more
probably missed
information.
something.
Glassstaff is dead.
Mhm.
And our
We didn't
lovely
kill him though.
yes. Nobody in my party killed Glassstaff. It was actually our NPC friend Catherine, which they took her hand, her paw. So she threw a dagger and hit him in the throat, and he died. So whoops. There is no whoops. But anyway, so she killed him. So the red brands are no more. My players told them to get out of here. I'm pretty sure also Avery talked to Tim and Tom,
Yeah.
who cornered him in the alley a couple episodes ago, and he convinced them to go straight. So that was pretty cool. So hopefully they're going to be working on the farm and
Yep.
making a honest living. We'll see. But otherwise, thank you, Avery, or thank you, Dan,
Sure.
for that
Thank you,
recap.
guys.
That was awesome. So we're starting our episode. You all went to bed. In your rooms at the inn. Your lovely little goblin friend Slurpee is staying with Briar, and and the next morning you are waking up. You can smell fresh bread and coffee, and the sun is just starting to come up, and there's a nice warm glow over your rooms. And you I think you guys are deciding to go to the Kragmaw castle. Take it
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
Roll with it.
Go with it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Avery pretty much gets up. And this is kind of like the first time in a very long time that he doesn't feel weighted down. He actually feels more light and more free. So he's actually very comfortable getting up, ordering some food, and just sitting at one of the tables and just soaking in normalcy for once.
So I think yeah, I'll come down. It's still pretty early, I guess, for me, but still, I'm probably
You're
gonna
getting
like
more
have
used to it for sure.
yeah, I'm like gonna have like the coffee
Yeah.
and just be like, you know, it's like what?
Briar is shocked to see that Kaylin is actually down there with coffee and that he didn't have to go bang on the door.
Growing
Good,
a growth moment right here, everybody.
good morning, everyone.
Good morning. All right.
Did you go down? Did you go down, Briar?
Well, Briar doesn't need to sleep. He
Oh,
only
that's right.
needs to meditate for I believe it's 4 or 5 hours.
I think so, something like that.
So he's already been down there for a bit, and so he actually comes back inside from having given breakfast to Beans Jr. and sitting out there for a while. And you know, like starting to get the wagon ready and tending to the horse and stuff. And then he'll come inside and sit with the boys.
What about Slurpee?
Because I thought we are gonna have Slurpee come with us.
Yeah. Briar let him sleep in his bed, so
Aw, so
because
sweet.
meditating.
Yeah. Meditate.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. He would have let Slurpee sleep in the bed since he was actually sleeping, and would have just, you know, yoga pose sat on the floor type of thing.
Like downward dog or like
No,
half moon.
just cross legs, you know,
Okay.
relax.
Yeah.
You know, the hands rest on his knees.
Yeah.
Breathe
Yeah.
in, breathe out.
Yeah, he
All
would
right.
have sat on the carpet in front of the fire because he likes sitting by the fire.
Perfect.
Okay.
So Slurpee will just come down then when you're just all groggy and rubbing his eye and hi. His eyes like barely open. Hi.
Morning, Slurpee. How you doing?
Morning, Avery.
Are you more
Wow, we
like?
got two
you know-
people who aren't morning people.
I mean, I actually feel pretty good this morning.
I wasn't talking about you.
Okay. I'm gonna go
was
back to
talking
eating
about-
my
I was
eggs
talking about the
then.
princeling and Slurpee.
The
You look fairly awake, you know? I mean,
Yeah, I actually got
I was
sleep
talking
for
about this
once.
one over here in Slurpee.
Whatever.
I just
Go
I just
ahead.
haven't I just haven't slept like that good in all of my life. So now I feel like I overslept or something.
Well, sorry to raise the bar.
Ooh. Oh, it was the best night ever.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, Slurpee, are you ready for an adventure? We gotta go. You know, we gotta. As we talked about it last night, you agree that we're gonna show us to Cragmaw Castle
Oh,
and
sure.
show us the way to the the headquarters.
Yeah,
Yeah, you ready to go home?
I mean, yeah. I'll be fine. I'm ready to go home. I'm it's just, it's taste of freedom so nice, and when I go back home, they'll put me to work again. So, but it's been nice. I'll take you guys there, and you guys can meet my mom,
Mama
Well,
Slurpee.
Mama Slurpee.
Slurpee,
Oh.
you're a free goblin now. You don't you could do what you want now. If you want to, you could start a new life wherever you want to go.
Open up
Um,
a business.
Well, I mean, look at me, Kaylin. I'm like very short, and I don't have any skills. I'm really not good for anything. So, you know,
Maybe you could get an apprenticeship.
uh-huh. Maybe I could do the apprenticeship.
I think we
And-
should go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yep,
Anyway.
follow
Okay.
me. Uh, just be aware. The woods are dangerous.
Thank you.
Anything specific you have in mind, or just in general?
Um, there's, um, there's, what are they called again? There's, obviously wolves,
Well,
and
we have
there's
one
like,
traveling with us, so
oh,
don't be surprised.
okay. The wolves, and there's like bugs, and there's like ogres, and there's like things in the wood.
Okay, well, maybe you can practice being a tour guide. Maybe that's a skill that you have, so then that way we know where not to go.
Yeah, I'll try my best. Last time I went through here, I was like in a like it wasn't good. I like was tied
Okay.
up and stuff. So I'm gonna try. I'll
Great.
try. I'll help you. But Kalen looks like he knows his way around woods. So.
Yeah. He took a class on that.
Mhm.
Hmm.
As you are like getting to stand up and leave, Toblin comes over, and he just wants to say goodbye and thank you again for saving the town. And he goes, just be careful out there. You never know what you're gonna find. Um, this is wasn't gonna say anything, but I don't know. There's just something that it keeps making me want to say something. So, like, you guys realize y'all look similar, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So, I mean,
Take over, Avery.
take this with a grain of salt, okay? But my grandma told me this story, and I just always thought it was an urban myth or something, but she talked about how there there's something to do with people like, like people that look the same, like brothers or sisters, or and that something about the end of the world. And I've never seen people that look alike. And as you know, it's custom in this whole continent that any like doubles or triples be put to death when they're born.
So, before we go on this dangerous journey in the forest, you mentioned about the world ending and that we should have died.
I'm
As
not saying that.
infants.
I'm not
No.
saying that.
Okay.
I just didn't know if you knew of the laws or
Nope.
if you were ever told of the story. As I said, it was my grandma, and she was crazy at the end.
Okay, well that's sorry
So
about your grandma
thanks,
or grandpa too.
yeah.
But yeah, seriously, it's been nice at least getting to know you and Hilda and providing us your hospitality. It's nice
Sure,
to
sure. Like I
feel
said,
safe.
great assault. I'm sure it's nothing.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
sure.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence you all happen to look alike. It's just something I've never seen in my lifetime. So,
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for not trying to kill
thank
us.
you.
I mean, why would I kill you? You guys are friends, and you've given me money for my tavern. I consider you heroes of this town. And I don't. I mean, it's not so noticeable that people are going to kill you. It's just very, if you know you guys for a while, you could kind of notice it. So
Gotcha. Well, thank
anyway,
you.
here's a
Yeah.
basket from Hilda with some
Oh,
treats.
thank you.
Welcome. And I hope you have a safe journey and come back to us if you need anything.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Briar will stand up and shake his hand.
You're a good man, Briar. All of you. Good, solid gentlemen.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Toblin.
So before we go, I definitely want to like take a stop by like the Lion Shield Coster and talk
do
to
you?
Gotta see
Catherine. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to give her one of these muffins?
So I guess like if you guys are gonna get your stuff ready to go or whatever.
Oh, we'll pack up. You have all
Oh
the
yeah,
time to
I'll
run by
go grab your
yourself.
stuff, Kaylin. Your
All right, see ya.
9 bags and your bum gum cushion. I'll pack them up for you.
Yeah. Thank you, Brian.
Cannon,
Very important to me. Yeah.
Thanks on the bum cushion. Oh,
So yeah, I'm gonna like walk over to the Lion Shield
Yes,
Coster and
please.
knock on the door.
Come in. This is a store. You don't have to knock.
I walk in and makes the little like ding.
Yeah, the ding, the
Yeah.
dingling of the door. Oh, hi, Kaylin.
Hi, Catherine. So, first of all, I hope you're doing okay after the events of yesterday, and hope things are settling down a little bit. But yeah, my group here, we're thinking about heading out because I think, as we mentioned before, we're here looking for our friend Gundren, and now that we talked to that little goblin Slurpee, we kind of have an idea where we got to go. So, I was wondering if, like, what your plans are, because I know as Tabax, you know, from what I know is that Tabaxis sometimes like to, travel the world, and this is an opportunity that if you'd like to come with us, certainly I think we have a spot for you. by the other hand, I know that you well established here, and there is some rebuilding to be done. So I was just looking to see if you'd want to come with or what you'd want to do, Catherine.
I mean, I don't know. I have the store to run and everything. I mean, if you need another person, I mean, I could come along if you want me to, but like I also understand that I could definitely get in the way. I don't feel like I was any help yesterday. Um and I'm not really an adventurer like my kind is known to be. Kind of just, you know, stay in town, Catherine. But I mean, if did you talk this over? Like, I mean, does the rest of the guys want me along? Like, I don't want to be a bother.
Well, we had talked about it before that technically speaking, you were my employee for a while, and
Right.
I'm sure we can keep that going. And if you'd like to, but um, Catherine, I have to be honest. I do have to say that I have some feelings for you, so I just wanted to say that I really wanted to spend some more time with you, and that's really just my ulterior motive here. So,
Oh, Kaylin, I saw right through you. I have feelings for you too. Okay, so I mean, if you really want me to come along, I mean, I just don't want to be like hopefully it's not super dangerous. Like I feel real safe around you, of course, and Avery and Briar, of course, but I mean, if you want me to come along, I'll come along. If that's okay.
okay. Well, do you need to grab, get any of your things together or
Sure,
make some?
yeah, let me just get a bag together and got
Put
my
a
sword. I'm gonna
put a
bring my
sign up.
crossbow this time. Yeah, yeah, be back whenever.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock it up. And and there's no cell phones in this game, Kimarie. I was gonna be put a number, but that's not gonna work. Yeah, be back whenever, Catherine. And she'll get a bag together. She'll get her crossbow, put it on her back. She'll get her sword, and gotta get her stats back up. I was not prepared for that.
Now you gotta roll with it, Kimarie.
Hey, and yep, and she'll lock everything up, and she'll put her arm in yours, and walk back to the inn.
So yeah, I walk back with Catherine, and I guess you guys are there with Slurpee.
And what is Briar and Avery's reaction?
I'm like snacking on a baguette right now, and I see this, and I drop my baguette.
Briar's
Hey!
like looking down, but once Avery drops the baguette, he looks up at Avery like, "Dude, that's perfectly good food. Like, what do you?" And then
I
he
know,
like
and I have a
looks
dirty
at what
baguette.
Avery's what Avery's looking at. He's like,
Hey, Catherine.
hi,
What's up?
Catherine.
Hi.
You came to say goodbye?
Uh,
She has a bag, Avery.
Kaylin.
Oh.
So yeah,
I thought you told that. I thought this was cool.
well, so Avery and Briar, as we mentioned before, Catherine here is my employee, as I mentioned before, and we didn't
Really?
say that there was like a
That's
special.
what you're going with?
There's a special deadline here with the manor, and
Uh-huh. The
She
employee
takes-
comes with benefits too, right?
well, I'm just saying that we
I-
can continue on with this with our adventure here and continue this employment relationship, and I think that Catherine will be a great asset to our team with her good perception and night vision, which I know Avery, you do have that like power to like light up the place, but you know, on occasion we gotta see in the dark. So
Thanks for the reminder, Kaylin. No, yeah, I'm fine with it, Catherine. I mean, we'd love to have you. I just want to make sure that it's going to be dangerous out there. I just want to make sure we're going to potentially a very dangerous place. And I want to make sure, especially with how you were able to handle with the Red Brand's manner, that you'll be able to handle something even more extreme if it gets to that.
I'll be fine as long as I have Kaylin by my side.
Oh, 1 second. I turn to Briar. Are we really doing this? What we're going to do? This is not. I did not expect this at all. You're the one with reason here. I'm an emotional wreck from yesterday. What were we doing?
All right. All right. I'm fine with it because Catherine is an adult in control of their own life.
Okay.
If they want to come, they can come. However,
Yeah.
I'm done with the lies. So, Kaylin,
I look at you
like the
reading
employee,
you a little
like
bit.
really, employee? Is that the story you're going with?
well, I did pay her a full gold.
You're not
coin
helping
before,
with your case right now.
but
Kaylin, just tell them we're dating.
What?
okay, so
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, she's like my employee, you know, like nominally. But
No, Kaylin,
Okay,
say
no,
I'm your girlfriend.
You can't say that because otherwise people think she's your mistress.
no,
I'm not a
Okay.
mistress.
Briar.
no, that don't
I'm
go Briar.
sorry.
Don't go with that.
I mean,
no.
I grew
She's
up
my per-
having my mother like have many partners as I grew up. Okay, it's not like you get used to it. It's a way of life. People do it. Get over it.
Well,
I just don't want Catherine to be disrespected because
Well,
Caitlin
late
doesn't
now.
want to admit that she's her girlfriend.
no, I have to say no. Catherine she is a tabaxi woman of integrity, and she is not like that. And she is my personal assistant, but also I do have to say we are dating. So
Okay, there we go.
Just,
Get
just
out of
leave
him.
dating and leave the personal assistant part out. All right? Just
Girlfriend.
girlfriend and
Yay.
Happy for you
team
both.
member.
We can go. I mean, you two will spend a lot of time together, and Briar and I can catch up on a few things. So then, if you want to go to the woods by yourself, I'm sure everything will be perfectly fine.
Anyways, Briar's gonna climb up into the wagon now. Get in, or I'm leaving you.
I'll take the bag out from the floor and then I look at it. Nah, it's
Nope, give it to me. Give it.
There
You
you go.
better not throw that away.
I'm not. So go for it. Okay.
Caitlin, you better give Catherine your bum cushion.
Absolutely, you're one step ahead of me, but I had
Oh,
ready to go, and I lay it down there and be like, "Here you go, Catherine. It's the best seat. That's for you."
thank you. So comfy. It's gonna be a great journey.
I can't wait.
hmm
Sorry, Slurpee.
Briar whistles for Beans Jr. and clicks at the horse. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Slurpee's in here, yeah? Right? Sorry, I got distracted by Caitlin.
I'm
Catherine.
here.
Okay,
Hi,
good.
I'm here. Yes. So, Briar's driving the wagon. I'm assuming that Kaylin and Catherine are in the back of the wagon. Slurpee's like
Obviously.
in the wagon. Does Avery want to be like next to Cal, or do you want to be walking with the wagon? What would you like to do?
I want to stay away from Kaylin and Catherine at the moment. So I think I'll probably be near the front, kind of helping perceive things, because I think Kaylin will be a bit distracted.
I kind of imagine that it's like a bench seat across the front of the wagon, so there's
Yes.
probably
Oh.
room for you to sit.
There is.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I'll
would
do
say
that.
so.
Sure.
Okay.
Not as comfortable as the bum bum cushion for sure.
I don't need
but-
no bum cushion.
My whole plan, everything's changed.
Yeah. I'm just imagining there's like a little hole in the cushion now with a tail just to go through, so like he's modifying it now, make it easier for.
Special cushion
The
there.
tail.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so yep, so you leave. It's probably like early morning, not early morning, probably like 8 or 9. And you head out. Let me go back to our map so you can kind of get like a visual. Maybe. Let me take you over there.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
New map.
I mean, kind of. This is a map. So, oh, you probably can't see it. So, but I'm just gonna mark it. I don't know if you can see it. It's further down, but down where I'm pinging it in purple. If you can see that, that is where
There we go.
Fandolin is. If you can see the dotted road that goes south.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Fandolin is. You are going to go back up to the road, and then you're going to go head back onto the Tribord Trail, which is the one that's running west to east. And everything's been going really well. It's a pretty warm day. Got some flies swarming the horse. It's a little yucky. And yeah, the sun's beating down. There's really not a cloud of the sky. It's a really nice day for adventuring. You get a little warm, so Catherine starts fanning herself, and I'm sure Kaylin will be fanning her as well in the back seat.
Such gentlemen.
With a palm leaf,
With
a
the palm
fern,
leaf.
a fern leaf.
He'll get his handkerchief out and start fanning her with it.
I just want to say that Briar has gotten, like, before they left, he got his light crossbow out and got it ready, and it's
Okay.
resting on his feet.
Okay, that's a good idea. It's a great idea. As you as you are going down on the trail, you come across a merchant cart on the side of the road. And there are two gentlemen. One is dressed in red and one is dressed in green, and they are saying, "Come, hey, come look at my wares. Come over here. I got some fancy items here."
Well, I mean, I have some gold to spend. I guess I want to maybe just make sure, like, do a perception check to make sure there's nothing like any traps around
For sure.
or
Yep.
something like that.
Yep. You can
Okay.
perceive.
Okay. I have a 16 total.
Yep. So you can tell that it doesn't appear to be any danger. They do have weapons on them, but from what you can tell, it seems to be like they're traveling merchants.
Okay. I look at Briar. I'm like, I don't see any traps or any other dangers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe worst thing they could just be is just horrible salesmen, but we can see what they have.
So Catherine will get out and she'll already be over there while you're doing your perception check.
Oh,
Catherine.
hey, I guess they're gonna be stopping. And Briar will pull over towards them and dismount the wagon.
All right, so you can tie it up on like a nearby tree so like the horse doesn't go anywhere. And
Yeah.
so the one in the red is, "Hello, welcome to my cart. It's me, Mario."
Oh boy.
And the one in green goes, "It's me, Luigi, and we
Uh-huh.
are merchants."
I mean, I think it's creative. It looks like a good marketing strategy.
Okay.
So
They do
come
things differently here in
take a look
Lebanon.
at my wares. So they have an ever clean cloak pin, which means that you it's a magical item that you just pin on your cloak and you won't get dirty. It's kind of fun for
Galen, I found something for you.
the then there is a there's two cloaks. There's a cloak of protection against cold. Um and there is a cloak of many fashions, which Catherine's very interested in because you put it on and it just makes pretty much turns into any outfit you could ever want. There's also a wind fan, which I have to look that up, and a drift globe, which I also have to look up if you're interested.
So I noticed that Catherine's interested in the robe of many fashions.
Yes.
So I'm like, well, merchant, how much are you asking for this robe of many fashions?
Ah, yes. A very rare treasure indeed. Ah, yes. For you, my friend, it's gold.
How much gold was that?
It's a 50 gold, sir. It's a half off today for
50
your
gold.
nice looking friend here.
Can I do an insight check on that?
It's,
Yes, of
Because
course.
when he was like, "Oh yeah, half off, nice looking friend," I'm like, I know how I feel about Keelan.
Wait, he's talking about Catherine.
Oh, I know,
Oh,
but
okay.
just like how he's presenting himself. Okay,
so you will do an inside check. Okay.
I just need to know. That's it's a no good. It's it's I rolled a 5 and I don't know my
Oh.
inside yet, so it's I believe everything this plumber is saying.
This plumber. Yes. Yep. You think
Okay,
nothing. You think nothing of it.
cool.
Briar would like to as well because he is super sus of these two.
Yep. Go ahead.
I mean, good for Catherine. Work it, go for it.
Ooh, that's a 19.
Oh, much better than
Woo!
mine.
Very good. Very good. Something seems off. Like you should trust your gut.
What's the other one doing at this time?
He he's kind of like drooling.
Go, bud.
He's kind of drooling, and he keeps kind of glancing over at Catherine. So, my friend, this is a cloak. You want it? 50 gold.
Yeah, so I look over at Briar and just notice that Briar is just kind of like, or
Catherine, oh, I could like pitch in half, Caitlin. Like I have a little
Aw.
money. Like I've never seen anything like this before. It's really really cool. But I understand if it's too much. Like if you can't afford it, I understand. Like I know we're all probably really poor here, so it's okay. It's fine.
so I just wanna, I'm gonna say, oh no, Catherine, just for these big purchases, I think we deserve a little consolation. So I just want to ask Briar here, privately, like one question here, and I just want to say softly, like, what do you like, what do you think about this? Like,
Briar's gonna lean close to Kaylin's ear and be like, I think they're gonna try and rob us and take Catherine.
well, why do you say that? I mean, they do that.
Just, it's a gut feeling. Kaylin, trust me on this, and we hopefully will not die.
Well, not dying is usually pretty high on my list of on my agenda. So, not sure I'm going to explain this to Catherine, but
Just go along with it, and I'm gonna try and get Avery to get ready.
This cloak of protection of cold is really cool. How much is it?
Oh, for you, friend, it's 50 gold, half off today, just for
Wow.
you. Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
yeah.
Hey Briar, this is also 50 gold. It's a great sale.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen any of this stuff so cheap before.
I know. I mean, it's quite. I think we're pretty lucky.
Bargain day.
Yeah.
I'm making you a good deal. Yeah.
I bring out. I do have. I bring out the 5 malachite gems that I have on me.
oh boy.
Okay.
They're 15 gold apiece. And I'll give them. I'll see if I can give them 3, so it'll be 45 gold, and see. Will this work for you?
Uh,
It's-
They're
I
not flavored.
would really prefer gold, my friend. Gold is
Oh,
king, you know.
well.
Briar's gonna be like edging
But
towards
but
his
if you
crossbow.
if that's all you have, of course I could trade this in, somewhere. I would make a deal with you.
Oh.
I
you are.
don't want to lose you as a customer, of course. I'm very generous, Mia Mario, you know.
You're
it's-
very conveniently accommodating, and I really appreciate your business. Okay.
Well, sorry, I just wanna
Yeah.
side note. While Briar looks like he's gonna go get his money, he wants to whisper to Slurpee, who he hopes is still in the wagon,
Still in the wagon, yes.
to load up Catherine's crossbow and get Kaylin's bow and arrows ready without those guys being like knowing what he's doing.
Okay.
So it's kind of
So you're
sneaky.
gonna be like motion, like secretly, like
Well, because I guess like I pictured that our wagon is not right next to where they're set up.
I
And stuff.
imagine it's like across the way.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's like looking like rifling through his bag, looking like he's trying to get his gold.
Okay.
And like whispering.
Okay, sorry. I forgot you had said you had gone over there. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
you go over there, you whisper to Slurpee, get the stuff ready.
Yeah.
Get the stuff ready. This is no good. And he's just like and so
None of
this
them
little
back are
goblin's
really
like
great.
quietly getting a bow and the crossbow and quietly getting Kaylin's bow and arrow together. And I'm guessing the interaction during this, the interaction with the cloak of cold and the malachite have.
Yeah. I
Did
give
you
him.
do
I
anything
give him the
else?
3 malachite gems in order to get the cloak.
Ah,
Like, oh, here you go.
thank you, my friend. It looks a real good on you. And
Thank you.
let me just take these, put them in my pocket, and anyway, are we going to buy the other cloak, or what else? We gotta go. So
Oh, well, yeah. Hold on. We can check. Hey, Kaylin, do you want the other cloak? It's half off.
Well, with the economy these days, I'm not really quite. You have to be extra careful where all these goods are coming from. So I just needed to ask, where did these special treasures come from, my good merchant folk?
Oh, why, of course. I found them on my many adventures all across the country, and I put them for sale in my shop, and I get money for the things I find, and on all good things.
Makes sense.
So then I just kind of want to like look over to Catherine and also just kind of say quietly, like, uh, yeah, do you recognize these guys at all? I know you're in your extensive history in, the mercantile business. Briar over here is not really, doesn't really trust these guys, so I'm not really super
You're
keen on buying
whispering
this.
this, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
And they're like right there.
Like, you better be talking so quietly, because she can hear you even if you're barely talking.
She'll just be like, "No, I've never seen them, but I've also never seen a cloak of many colors or cloak of many fashions, so that's really cool. But I understand if these guys are bad news. I don't know." But and Mario and Luigi are like they're like packing up now. Like they're about ready to. They're okay. Well, if that's gonna be it, I think we'll get it going. And
I want to see the wind fan. It looks really cool.
oh, of course, the wind fan. Yep, it's a fan. And he just goes, "It's a fan."
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your business.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Say, start.
I just start
Green.
walking back to the wagon.
I guess one last thing I like to ask for, of these guys before they go is and say, well, I just was thinking, we have to be on the lookout for counterfeit goods here. So I just want to make sure that this cloak really can turn into many different fashions. So could we do it with a demonstration?
Okay, for you, we'll do it. For you. Because you seem like a good person and you're my friend, right? And so he says, "Look," and he puts it on, and it is legit. It actually is a cloak of many fashions. And he goes, "I want to be I want to look like him." And he points at Briar. And then a suit of armor comes on. And then, "I want to look like him." And he points at Avery, and Avery's clothes come on him. "I want to look like, I want to wear a pink dress." And the dress comes out. "So, is this good enough for you? Or are you going to let me go?"
It does work, Kaylin. I mean,
It does look like it
very
is
good
working.
deal.
So
I mean, if you want to wear a pink dress, I mean, this is an opportunity.
thank you, Avery.
You're welcome. No judgment.
Yeah, so I do have this memento here. This little I don't know, this like stick thing. They call it like a glass staff or something. Not sure how like good that would do. Um, but I'm just thinking that given that you folks know your way around these like magical treasures and things. I was thinking that would you be interested in appraising this thing, and then maybe we can make a deal on this cloak thing here.
"Yeah, sure. Cloak for staff. Good trade."
Good trade.
Mhm.
An easy trade, huh?
Yeah, definitely same price.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, I look at Briar. I'm like, yeah, these people know their stuff.
So,
Tyler,
yeah,
do you believe that?
yeah. No, I don't really believe that because
Okay,
it sounds
so
like yeah,
there's a roll called insight that you
yeah,
can roll if you want to see if I'm lying or not.
yeah.
Do you want to do that?
I'll definitely roll for that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay,
See what
just like a roll
happens.
20.
Yep.
Yeah, the cloak and staff could be from the same manufacturer. I mean, it's even.
Yeah, I only roll a 7.
Yeah, see,
All
it's
right,
fine.
but you have a +3, so that is
All right.
10.
Okay.
So you can tell like you kind of believe him, but there's just like 5% of you that's just kind of like, wait a second, like this thing can cast spells and it's made out of like a magical glass property. Like I don't you're like kind of thinking to yourself, I don't know. I don't know about if it's worth like 100 gold.
All right, so
All right. Yeah. Let's go, guys.
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Thanks, Mario.
Aw.
Thanks, Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll figure something out, Catherine.
Catherine, well, we got some nice cloaks back at home, I'm sure. So
Yeah. Yeah, he
Okay.
does.
yeah,
And
I'd say we should probably get out of there.
oh, my friend with the cold cloak. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. First time customer. First time
Yeah.
customer. Get free rock. Here you go.
Oh boy. Thank you for the free rock. What does it
Free
do?
rock. Oh, just for decoration.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I wasn't given a rock before, but
It's a
I
rock.
mean, I work in mining, so I'm used to them.
And all
so.
your mining, you never got given a free rock?
No, well, no, because
You guys are missing an opportunity, Avery. Come
I.
on.
This is why I'm capitalizing on Mario's kindness. Okay.
All right.
Free rock.
Thank you, Mario.
We're
Appreciate
burning
you.
daylight. Let's go.
And he'll just Mario and Luigi will just look at all of you and they'll say goodbye, and then they'll look at Catherine and go goodbye.
Very,
Okay.
very friendly folk. Very cool. Nice rock.
Briar watches them leave to make sure that they actually leave.
Yep, they're leaving.
Avery,
Yeah.
is there anything weird about that rock? Because I really just want to chuck it in the woods.
I mean, you can take a look. I mean, it was a free rock. I mean, I'm a first time
Can I
customer.
do an investigation or an arcana or something on that thing? Because who
Sure.
gives out free rocks?
Mario and Luigi of the traveling salespeople. I mean,
There is something wrong with those guys.
really?
Seriously.
Really? Am
None
I
of
just
you can
not picking
tell.
up on it? No, they seem pretty.
Mr. Silvertongue can't tell when. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
alright.
I mean, I've helped us out in situations before, and like, I don't know. I
Alright,
mean,
that's fair. You're right. That wasn't fair.
CIC, hello.
I apologize.
Yeah, it's fine.
They,
I mean,
they,
if you want to take a
my
look at
gut-
my rock, go ahead. But
my spidey senses are tingling.
oh, that sounds like an infection. Okay.
What?
No, it's fine.
No, okay.
Never mind.
Well, I mean,
It's
yeah.
a joke with my sibling. Just
Oh.
never mind.
Okay. I wouldn't know because I'm not related to my siblings. Hey, here's a rock. You can take a look at it if you want.
Thank you.
You can
And
do you can do
Briar's,
arcana
like,
or investigation.
hanging on by 2 fingers. Like, I think Arcana, because he suspects that it's a way to track us.
Tracking rock.
Oh, hey, 13. 14.
Right?
Feeling so much better today.
You cannot tell what this rock is. It looks like a rock.
Kaylin,
I mean, I definitely, yeah.
tell me
I'm like,
tell me you took class. What is
yes,
this?
I definitely want to like get in on this too because I'm supposed to be like, I
For the
probably should have,
geology course,
yeah,
you know
I should have
Yeah,
learned about
yeah.
this before.
Is this your
Cal
personal?
is gonna say geology, but Briar wouldn't know what geology
Yeah.
is.
So
I'll take
like,
a look at my rock.
would this be like? I'm actually not sure what kind of investigation this would be.
You can do. Why don't you just do investigation? Because that's higher for you.
Okay, I'll do it. All right. I roll an 11 plus I think a 5, right? So
Plus 3.
plus 3, so yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14.
14's not bad.
It's a rock, as
It's-
far as you can tell.
Pretty
Really?
cool,
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Seems like a collector's item
Um,
or something. Like you can just. They don't hand these out to everyone.
Briar just turns around and chucks in the woods.
What did you do to my rock?
Hey Avery, I
What the-
couldn't help it.
Okay, did you know something was wrong with the
Momentarily
rock?
insanity.
Okay.
And Briar walks back to the wagon and gets on. Okay, we're leaving. Catherine, please get in the wagon.
Oh, okay.
They're
Do you want
creepy
me
guys.
to go get your rock, Avery?
Nope,
or-
nope,
I mean,
leave
that
the
would be-
rock. We're
I
going.
kind of want. I mean, you threw something that It was a gift that I paid for.
I
paid
will
50
get you
gold for that
another
cloak.
rock.
This
You
is a
didn't-
special rock.
You did not pay for the rock.
I
get
paid
in
for
the
the cloak
wagon.
that came with the rock.
You still have the cloak.
You know what? I jump off the wagon and I walk. You wouldn't like
Okay.
it if I threw your stuff out in the woods.
I will get you a better rock, Avery.
I want that in writing.
I
I want to do a sleight of hand. I want to
Alright,
try to sneak the rock.
Give me 10 minutes and I will write that out for you. Cause
Great. We can write it on the wagon.
I can't write very, very quickly. I'm still practicing.
That's fine. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll hop back on. I want to try to sneak the rock back into my pocket.
I chucked it into the woods.
Oh, okay.
I didn't just toss it. I overhand shot put through that thing into the woods.
I'll tell you what, Kimarie. I'll let you make the decision on
No,
this.
I'm gonna tell you something, Dan. You're
Okay,
gonna hear a nice, light, airy voice that you've heard
Okay.
before
All
that
right.
just says, "Avery, leave the damn rock.
Okay.
Thank you." And then
Fine. I could have cast light on it, but fine. And I go back into the wagon.
Oh my gosh.
And I have like my
Yeah.
for the first time you kind of see him a little spoiled, like he didn't get his way. It's a little juvenile. He's just like, fine, like better get that new rock.
Catherine's, "It's okay, Avery. Like, we can get you a rock when we get back."
You just didn't even tell me you just threw it.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Here.
Fine.
Okay. Briar
No, it's fine.
grabs
Go.
Avery's hand and says, "Here, you can hang on to my weird little frog figurine until I get you a new rock, okay?"
Aw.
Fine.
All right, so just like
hold
this
on, hold on.
wagon.
Hold on, Tyler. Sorry. When he gives you that little golden frog statuette, you immediately like feel like energy coming out of it, like kind of like
Oh.
going through your veins. You feel like
Are you trying to kill me?
no, it's a good thing.
I know.
No,
I'm
this
just
is
joking.
it's a lucky totem
Oh,
that I found in Clark's stuff,
Oh.
actually.
Oh wow. Thank you.
And the Oracle said it was a luck totem or something, I think. Yeah, that happened. I didn't
Oh.
mention that.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that sooner.
Well, you didn't ask.
Well, thank you. No, I appreciate it. Okay, well, I don't seem to care about the rock as much anymore, so thank you. Okay, we can go. Thank you.
So,
Yep. So can you
Uh,
continue
yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Around.
like,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
let's just
Tyler,
get
I
this in the
agree with you.
in the rear view mirror here. Let's just move on, everyone. Sure. We got
Okay.
places to go, people to see.
Okay. So now it's been midday, it's getting closer to evening, and Slurpee Slurpee goes, okay, we gotta start heading north now. And there really isn't a trail anymore. So you really can't get through there on a wagon anymore. You're gonna have to abandon the wagon. Or leave it or hide it.
Abandoned wagon. Do you know of any good hiding places in the area, Slurpee? Because it's really a valuable asset. I don't want to just abandon it and having it stolen or
Oh, great,
destroyed.
great. Yeah, I mean, if we just take it like a little bit this way, and we could cover it in some branches and feed the horse. Um, but what we should do is we should camp here, and then we can leave the horse for the day, and then we can come back.
That sounds like a great plan, Slurpee. Good job.
Thanks, Slurpee.
So, I mean, it's getting around supper time. I'm hungry. You forgot to feed me lunch. So,
I have the basket full of Hilda's
Yeah.
food and snacks.
oh, I
If you want.
didn't know that was for me. I thought that was for
Aw.
you guys.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you can have some.
I think Briar
Danish.
throughout the day would have when he got peckish, he would have pulled out some stuff and he would have given Slurpee some.
Okay, I didn't have as much as I wanted. Okay,
It's-
fine. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. Okay, bad
No, no.
Slurpee. Bad
Oh,
Slurpee.
no,
Slurpee,
Slurpee.
stop.
No
Oh,
slappy Slurpee. No.
Have some
Oh.
more baguette.
oh, yeah, yum.
See, that's good bread. That's
Hmm.
really good. Okay.
I just feel like Briar's older brother instincts would have taken over to make sure
Yeah,
that
that's fine.
he would have been fed.
That's fine.
Well,
Okay.
this was an interesting day.
Yeah. Who wants to cook?
I
Who
look
wants to
at
set up
Kalen.
camp?
Yeah, I
think
was gonna
he's
say, like,
occupied.
I feel
Kaylin,
feel
did
like-
you take a cooking class?
I mean, I feel like I absolutely should have taken a cooking class, and given my
Or on the
like
trail?
my like ranger skills, I should be able to like look around and find some like mushrooms or I don't know, some kind of like berries or anything like that around in it, because I would know like the general countryside and like know how to find some
Absolutely.
food like
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Kaylin will forage for stuff for dinner. Even though, excuse me, you do have breads and dried fruits and jerky and stuff, but
Yeah,
Kaylin's kind of trying to get you guys something fresh.
cool.
I mean, in Briar, I'm a cleric. I can just pray for food. If we do that.
Sounds like cheating to me.
Tell me in
You
trade.
have your
Go
skills,
for it
I
if
have
you'd like to. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go get some firewood.
Okay.
Good.
I'll stay here. And
I'm
watch this place.
excited to see what turns out of your prayers for food, though. So.
Okay. Sure.
And Briar will go into the woods to look for firewood, but he's also keeping an eye out for interesting rock.
Was it-
Aww. Aww. That's nice of you.
So, can he do like a nature check or something?
Sure. To find a cool rock, you can absolutely do a nature check.
Ooh, 13.
I thought you were gonna bring back like some poop or something.
15.
15. You find, not only do you find a rock, but you find a rock that has kind of like a crystal line in it.
Ooh.
It's like obsidian.
Oh,
In the
Wow.
in the Yeah, it's a rock, but it has just like a line of obsidian in it. It's super cool. Definitely way cooler than the rock you threw in the woods. That was just
Briar
a
like
plain old stone.
considers keeping it for himself, but he feels really bad about just tossing Avery's rock into the woods because of his neurosis.
Cirrhosis? No, just kidding.
No, not that one. The other one. Yeah, so he'll bring it back with him with the firewood.
You see Avery praying. Very unexperienced. Like he's just like, oh, Timora.
Is he doing it out
Food.
loud?
Yeah,
Okay.
food would be great. I hope this helps. I am not experienced with this. Lay it on me.
Briar wants to sneak over to the wagon and grab the basket full of bread and then sneak up at Avery and just dump it on him.
I'll allow that to happen.
Allow it.
What is
All right.
Avery's reaction?
I like look up at you. You know, there's more dirty baguettes on the ground because of you.
You said lay it on you.
oh my goodness.
Well, when I start praying and realize this happens, I'm like, we're gonna need a couple people to clean this up, right? I do channel divinity, and I show off. There's another person, another Avery that you see. So there's two Averys in front of you right now, giving you the most blank stare. Look at each other.
Briar
Yeah.
starts slowly backing away, holding the basket out in front of him. Avery?
One circling to your
good.
left, one circling to your right.
Oh god.
I just like come back out of the woods, by the way, with like just like a big old like satchel of like mushrooms and stuff. I'm like, hey, I got some stuff.
Both Averys turn to look at you.
Kaylin, run! There's two of them!
No, you like both Averys like put like one arm on each shoulder, but you notice that one of them goes through your shoulder, so it's a transparent illusion. So you know which one is the real one.
Oh, jeez.
That's the one on your right side.
Gonna give me a heart attack, Avery.
Well, I mean, things happen. You throw rocks, I create duplicates of myself to scare you. Yeah, it happens. But yeah.
All right.
So what did you
Briar
find?
Briar will pull out the rock, and he's like, here, I found you a rock.
Oh, this is actually really cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's much better than the other one.
Exactly.
It's like an obsidian. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I have my frog back, please?
Yeah, that's fine. Here you go.
Thank you.
It did weird things to me, so I mean, better
What?
to look at. Yeah, it was like some power going on my arm and stuff, and I'm like, I've dealt with weird stuff before, so but obsidian's great. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll just pick the
Briar's
food
like
back up.
looking at his frog like,
Well, and Briar, you recall what Sister Girl said that in the
Mhm.
hands of a Timora worshipper, that or a very astute an acolyte,
Yeah.
of Timora, it can be pretty powerful.
so he's like looking at the frog and he's like, she wasn't lying. And then he pockets it. And goes to pick up the bread.
Kaylin, Catherine definitely went in the woods with you to forage for mushrooms as well. So you both came back like all cute and giggly and
Loaded
we
up
found
with
mushrooms.
You found shrooms?
Mushrooms, like
Oh.
Kaylin knew. So he showed me. He knew which ones were good, and he knew which ones were bad, and he knew which ones were like, what did you call them?
Poisonous.
Yeah, and the other ones that like I've never done those types of mushrooms, so I wouldn't know what that is.
Oh, the fun mushrooms.
I don't think we should call them that, or else people might do that. So.
Well, fun guy, you have fun in that part. So
Oh, it's terrible, Avery.
no, I'm just speaking fact.
Briar chucks a baguette at Avery.
Ow! No,
That was
those are
horrible.
hard.
Fine. And he grabs like a sourdough roll and chucks it at him.
Okay, that's better.
Well, you know what'll go great with some harder bread is I think we can have a mushroom stew and we can dip it in there and it's gonna
Oh,
be a
that sounds
great
good.
dinner, everyone.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh,
I like that.
Kaylin, you just know how to provide for us, and I just so appreciate that about you.
Okay,
I'm
let's
good.
eat.
I'm good. Sorry.
So I'm imagining like we have like a little because Briar had some firewood, so we make like a little fire and like we got like the little camping pots or whatever that we can start making some mushroom stew and have some nice little dinner for Slurpee too.
Oh, yeah, something warm in my belly. So good. So good. Thanks, Kaylin.
And you're welcome, Slurpee. You've been a good guide so far. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
In fact,
can't
I
do
think that
this.
you're pretty talented at this. You said you were trying to think of things you can do, for an honest living, and being a guide. I think you're pretty good talent at that.
I never thought of that. I guess I could. I just don't think people will follow me. You know? I'm like really short. Maybe I could like carry a stick or something and like wave it in the air so like people could see like where I'm at in the woods.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Slurpee with sticky.
Yeah.
How about
The
branding?
Slurpee stick.
Mm-hmm.
TM.
Slurpee stick, yes.
Trademark.
Mm-hmm.
What's trademark?
Yeah.
Are we going to bed?
I mean, you guys want to go to bed? I thought we could share a story so I could fall asleep.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll read my letter out loud.
Oh, what's
Is it-
a letter from who?
Oh, it was from a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
She warned me about this bad man that was going to cause a bunch of ruckus. But no, you don't worry about the bad man anymore. Yeah, each of us got a letter, and I read mine out loud and mention about how Danica's worried about me and how Hugo is on their way. And we'll be okay.
Oh my god, do you love her? Do you
Well,
love her, Avery? She sounds like she
Slurpee,
loves you.
she
So
she
cute.
cares about me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets more relaxed. It's just like I've made a move. Like I said, I had feelings for her, but she's been more reserved and she wants to stay
Oh.
friends. And I respect that, but it's
The
hard
friend
to.
zone.
Yeah, yeah. But
Slurpee.
I don't know. It's more of like
Sorry.
I've known her for such a long time that I don't want to have the chance to hurt our friendship and lose her entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to respect that and still be really good friends with her, even though I do want secretly more, but I'm not going to force it upon her.
Yeah.
But I haven't really sought out anyone else because I don't know. No one's like her. So
It
that's just.
sounds like my mom, and she has this friend, and I know he wants to marry her.
Oh,
I know.
all right. Well, that's good to know. Glad to
That
know
was a
more
good
about this
story,
friendship.
though. I'm kind of
Thanks, yeah.
sleepy.
Okay.
Well, Avery, I think I'd almost prefer that what happened to you than what happened to me.
And what was that? Because I know from the tavern you were not too happy. But I didn't want to ask too much about it.
Yeah. I actually got 2 letters
Oh.
when we got to the tavern. One from my best friend Tamsin, and one from my ex-girlfriend Callie,
Oh.
who is now with my best friend Tamsin.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Now you're not going to be able to sleep, Slurpee. Now you gotta have to hear this.
I'm so invested in this story.
Well,
Do you want me to read it, or do you have the composure to go through that again?
I mean, I am still learning how to read, so they're
Oh, I
actually
forgot. Sorry.
audio
Oh,
messages.
well, can we play it out loud so all of us can hear? Or do you want to kind of keep that to yourself?
Um,
It's personal.
I mean, I can tell you guys what they said, but
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
sure.
really want to play them right now because
Yeah, that's fine.
hearing their voices kind of triggers my anger,
I don't
as it
want.
brings back
Yeah.
all of the memories and emotions from what happened.
Okay.
But
Slurpee, it looks
essentially,
like Slurpee really wants to know, but you don't have to.
pretty much, I was with this girl, Callie,
Mhm.
for quite a while, and I loved her. Um, and I thought that maybe she was it for me, but uh, we all went through a lot of bad stuff, um, especially with the plague that went through Striola. Uh,
Yeah, that was a rough time.
what?
Slurpee's just like, oh my gosh, a plague! That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So I guess I pulled away because I was trying to deal with my emotions while also being strong for my family. Um, because I'm the oldest out of all of us, and my mom is a single mother. So I felt that I needed to step up and be there for everybody and be
Mhm.
their rock, I guess.
I'm
And
still a
I
little
didn't.
triggered, but I know what you mean with rock. So continue. Continue.
Thanks, Avery.
You're welcome.
Um. Anyways, I was so focused on taking care of everybody else that I didn't take care of myself, and I didn't see that I was pulling away from Callie and that she was pulling away from me.
Mm.
And she ended up falling in love with my best friend, Tamsin. And he fell in love with her, I guess. So, right before I received Gundren's letter, I found out about them. And then the next day, I left to come here. Because Gundren called for me, so.
You
And
found
I
out in
just
person?
wanted to get away. What was that?
How did you find out? Did Callie kind of just open up and just be honest with you, or what?
No, I came upon them.
Oh,
Oh no!
I have some wine still here if you want some.
Wine.
No.
It's true. It is canon. I have wine and cheese. So here, have some wine.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Not while we're camping.
You want some Slurpee?
My mom said I shouldn't have wine.
Good call.
As Kaylin like speaks up and it's like, well, Briar, like that sounds really rough. That you had to go through all of that, and then it doesn't sound like you really had much time to really process that. So I think it's just great that you're able to at least talk about that, because I think that's the some of the first steps towards healing. And if there's any way, if I need to talk about it, I think we're here for you.
Thanks, Caitlin. Yeah, I've been kind of pushing this down since I left because I didn't want to think about it.
Do you feel better now?
I do feel a little bit better now. That's why I got so angry when their voice letters came, because that was the first time that I'd actually let myself think about it, and paired with hearing their voices again, it was a lot. But
I kind of like reach over to Briar and bring him in a bed. No, like one thing I learned, especially with yesterday, like keeping that all in and finally being able to let it out, it is a huge release, even though there is still some healing. No, it's good. So, just like you were there for me, I'm here for you.
thanks, Avery.
Yeah, and I kind of like move the wine bottle to like Galen. I'm like, we haven't heard your letter yet, your story.
My story.
Yeah,
You're probably
Catherine has so much to learn about you, buddy.
That's true. Did you know he's taken over like 18 classes? I've been keeping track.
It's
Wow. I mean, I knew that he was a learned man, but I didn't know it was that many.
I mean, he's
Same
a
for
jack of many trades.
Well, I just I've got a kind of supportive mom, and I got a letter from her, and
Oh, that's
it's just
nice.
it's a little embarrassing to read, but
Oh,
Well, I
Aw,
just bared
come
my
on.
soul, so bring it out, buddy.
so I guess I pull it out and just read the little thing about like me being the dumpling or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're bringing it up, Kimarie?
Yeah, like the special happy dumpling or something.
it's very short. Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to read it? Tyler, do you have
Yeah,
it?
no, I don't have it.
Oh, do you want me to read it?
Not sure. Yeah.
There you go.
You can't get through it. Is hello, my sweet little secrety spy. It's your mother here, writing to wish you a wonderful adventure, and I hope Gundren is showing you all the sights and wonders. We miss you and can't wait until you're back home. And a reminder, if anything gets too difficult or scary, please come home as soon as possible. Don't want my little dumpling getting hurt. Love, Mama.
Yeah.
Aww. She didn't even like list her first name. It's actually Mama. That's adorable.
And Catherine's just like, oh, you're really close with your mom, huh?
It's an important relationship to maintain,
Yeah. My
Face
mom
is
died,
turning
but
red.
that's good for
Oh.
you. It's fine. Don't worry.
Do you have your father still? Or
No,
other parents?
no.
Oh.
Yeah, they unfortunately they got killed by these like serial killers that
Oh.
yeah, it's really bad.
Oh my gosh, are they still like, did they ever catch them?
No, they never did.
Wow. So
Weird,
sorry
huh?
about that.
I know.
Yeah. Well, at
Yeah.
least Oh, at least we're kind of getting closer to each other, and this was a great little story time. So
Hmm.
I feel better about it.
And you can see Catherine like really thinking about as like the night goes on. Even she's kind of just has this like puzzled look, or like she's like concentrating and like realizing that she's dating Caitlin, and she really knows like very little, as we all know.
That's what you get for moving with someone without knowing them well.
And then like of course talking about her appearance makes her sad too. So,
Yeah, that's really sad.
yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm probably gonna go to sleep, like retire for the night. But I can do like a first watch if you guys want
Hmm.
to. You do
Yeah, let's do
meditation and sleep.
watches.
So
Yeah, if you want to
Absolutely.
do like the first 4 hours, and then
yeah,
they'll leave it so Briar can meditate, and then he'll just take the rest of the watches.
sure. I'll take the
I think
first one.
it's
Yeah, that's
four
not a problem.
hours, but I can double check if you'd like.
That's fine. I'll just
I
do the
think it
normal
is.
8 hours.
It is
Yeah,
for
that's fine.
8 hours of sleep. So
Mhm.
Kaylin and Catherine don't have to do watch.
They'll
That's
do
fine.
watch tomorrow.
Sure.
Uh, so then at least it's, you know, everyone can get 8 hours, assuming, depending on
Yeah,
how long we're sleeping for, type thing.
that's good.
All right.
Um,
So everybody goes to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say,
yeah,
anything
I'm doing
special
first watch.
happening? Like,
Yeah.
Dan's doing first watch.
Yeah.
yeah, it's 4
I
hours.
can't see what that was. First watch goes by. You hear a couple of branches breaking, but
Okay.
you don't really hear anything else other than like the mosquitoes are buzzing around, and
All right.
hear some frogs croaking. It's a little chilly now that it's, of course, nighttime, and
Mhm.
the, sun went down, and it got cold, and you're in the woods, so it got cold a little quicker than you thought. And you
Mhm.
huddle up with your cloak of cold, whatever I gave you.
Yeah. That's
Hey.
it. Hey.
So you're not cold at all.
No, I'm great. I'm
You're
toasty.
great. You're great. And then you high five. No, high five, Briar. Next shift, Briar, you're done meditating, and and you hear some rustling in the bushes.
Well, I assume Briar would have already had his great sword pulled out.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you're
his-
ready to go.
Yeah. And he kind of like lightly puts his hand on the back of Beans Jr. to kind of like alert him,
Mhm.
because Briar for sure has been like trying to train with Beans Jr. so that they can work together
Mhm.
since he's been hanging around.
Yep.
And I guess he'll want to do a perception check or something.
Yep, go ahead.
Ooh, 16.
All right. So you hear more rustling in the bushes, and Beans is kind of now on alert, and he is kind of like like with your dog. Does your dog point? I don't know if he does with this, like
Yeah.
Beans Jr. is kind of like looking and kind of sniffing in the air, and then kind of like looks in the direction of where the noise is coming from.
Okay. Briar's gonna wake everybody up.
Okay. Are you gonna try to do it quietly, or are you gonna like yell, or like what are you gonna do?
He's gonna tap Avery with his shoe gently to try and nudge him awake. But he is standing there with his shield and his sword in his hands. So hopefully Avery will realize like something's going on.
I just went to sleep. Why does it have to be now?
I don't know. It just is. Get up, please.
Fine, okay. I'm up. What's
Thank you.
happening?
There's something out there. I need you to go get Catherine and Kaylin.
All
awake.
right.
And he's gonna start sneaking or quietly as going towards whatever is out there.
Okay.
I just lightly kick both of them. Like, hey, we have to get up.
Oh,
Slurpee's asleep too.
Oh yeah.
I
Slurpee.
consider Slurpee as a non-combatant.
Yes. Yes, I was gonna say we're not gonna let Slurpee fight.
Okay.
If Slurpee were to fight, let me just say, if
Yeah.
Slurpee, I'll give you the option if you want Slurpee to fight, but everything will be at disadvantage for him.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah.
They imagine he has like all of like 4 hit points.
Yeah, and he's he's not worth a lot, and he probably has like a little dagger, and that's it, like in his pocket. So
Slurpee stab.
like that big.
Okay.
So as you're like starting to investigate, Cal, you see an arrow whiz by your head, and hit the tree behind you, but it misses you.
Wake up!
And if everybody can roll for initiative.
All right.
Oh boy.
12, okay.
I rolled a 1.
Plus
You don't want to get out of bed.
3.
I know.
That's 4 for Caitlin,
4.
so that's a
No.
5.
So
Mine
mine's.
plus 3.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Briar's, yours is plus 3.
So 15.
15, okay. And Catherine. Catherine's is at 11.
Excited.
And Avery,
13 plus 3, so 16 total.
16. Okay, good. All right. That's fun.
Now, just from my understanding, it's pretty dark, right? We only have like the campfire.
Yes, you only have the campfire. I mean, of course, Kaylin and Briar can see a little bit better. And Catherine can see a little bit better, but yeah, Dan, all you have is the campfire for sight.
Okay.
A lot better. Okay. So, this time Briar, another arrow comes shooting at you, and it hits you in the arm.
I'm wearing armor with a shield.
I know.
Armor. Bound to happen.
It hits you for 6 damage.
Oh my goodness.
Is it a poison arrow? Because holy crap.
You're level 3!
I know.
What are you doing with me?
I like that. How much health do I have now?
35.
35. Okay.
You'll survive, Briar.
Just 5 more hits.
Next up is Avery.
I kind of know in general where the arrow came from.
Yes, you saw where that arrow came from this time.
Okay.
The second time to see Briar get injured in the arm, you definitely saw that this time.
But I still probably can't see exactly where they are. So, probably what I'll do, I'll just shoot with a crossbow, probably at disadvantage because I still can't really
Yep.
see it,
They're
right?
under.
Okay, I'm gonna just. Oh yeah. What's
So
up, Cal?
Briar.
I was just wondering, what Beans Jr. Go on my turn or
You didn't have him fight the last couple of fights, so I didn't have him. Do you have a stat for a wolf? I have a stat for a wolf.
I can't get a stat for a
Roll
wolf.
initiative. Roll initiative for him if you want him to fight. He has a +2
Oh,
initiative.
17.
Whoa!
Dang.
Okay, no, hold on. Beans is up next. Then it's Avery.
Oh,
Beans up
okay.
Okay.
I already rolled for my attack, but I'll,
Okay.
I'll wait till I'll
Roll
use
that,
that
yeah.
number until yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a wolf can bite. So he's
Yes.
gonna have to go if you want him, or you can hold his action and wait till whatever comes out.
I think he would just run up and try and bite him and drag him out into the open towards us.
Okay. Okay.
So roll to
Yep.
attack
Roll to attack with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Oh no, they both rolled a 2.
Oh no, what are the
Well.
chances? That's a +6 because it's a 4 to hit. So that does not make it.
Alright. Yeah. Figured he'd like loop around if he wasn't able to.
Yep, so he goes into the bushes, he ums and he gets nothing, and he comes back to you.
Okay.
Alright,
Reminds me
now
of when
Avery.
Beans was attacking you guys. We're just like nothing.
With disadvantage, I got a natural 1.
Oh no. Do I get hit by Avery from behind me?
You threw my rock.
I got you a better one.
This is the goddess of good fortune for
Dan,
me,
can
not
you
for you.
can you roll your damage, please?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it may just be like a 1. It's a 4. Plus 3 is 7.
You you shoot your crossbow, right? You have a crossbow,
Yeah.
and as Beans Jr. is coming back, it hits Beans Jr.
Oh, Avery.
I'm sorry, it scared me. I thought that was a thing attacking me at first. I mean, attacking you at first. Well, I mean, wait, it was arrows. Making bad excuses. It was scary. Sorry, I can't see at all.
I
Sorry.
got you a better rock.
That's fine. Don't get shot again, hopefully. Okay.
Alright, next is
Sorry.
Briar.
Please don't kill me.
Oh man. I guess Briar's just gonna charge into the bushes towards where the
Okay.
arrow's coming from.
Alright.
Oh,
Go
boy.
ahead.
And I think because he can't see, he's not gonna try and attack with his sword, but like shield bash him. To try to knock him prone or something. Or flush him out. Something.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, oh, sorry, we're looking at the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and, yeah, go ahead and roll to hit, but a disadvantage, and try to like knock them out. Try to knock them out.
Okay. 9. Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay, +4.
Plus,
I was gonna say plus. I would be like +4.
yeah.
That unfortunately misses. Yeah, that unfortunately misses. But because I'll give you this. I'll give you this because that was really creative, so I want to reward you. So when you go into the bushes, you see 2 colors.
Luigi! I told you!
I can't see anything.
You can hear my voice, Avery!
Yeah.
So they're gonna stay where they're at because the cover is going well for them. So that is Briar's turn. Next will be Catherine. She will get out her crossbow as well.
What's up, Cal?
Am I still within 5 feet of him, though?
What did you want? Did you want to go all the way back, or did you want to just stand at the bushes where you were?
I think he would try to, like...
Decisions.
Yeah, I think he would try to, like... Once he figures out roughly where they're at, to be behind them.
Okay.
Compared to the others, but, like... next to a tree so he doesn't get shot
Sure.
by his own people.
Okay.
Accidente.
Yeah, so I would say like you go up, you try to hit, and then you kind of like maybe go diagonally backwards, and then kind of go by a tree. Yes, that's okay if you can do that.
Okay.
I would say you'd have like partial cover with the tree.
Well,
so
I'm an elf, so I can try and hide even in
right,
light.
that's right. That's right. I made you an elf. How dare me? Anyway. So Catherine shoots her bow. She actually did a really good job. She can see pretty well. And she can see now that you said colors, and now you said Mario and Luigi. She has keen eyesight, and she saw it. So she deals, she deals 8 damage.
Oh,
To
alright.
Wow. Great job, Catherine. A pleasant surprise to have her in the group now. That's awesome.
Now you're okay with it, of course.
I mean, Dan always was fine with Catherine. Kalen with his A game. You're my employee. I'm just.
All right, good job, Catherine. Next is Kaylin.
Finally, yep. So, just as a quick refresher off the side, can I just ask how the primal awareness thing works again?
Yep.
If
So as an action, you can, so it just tells you what's within 1 mile of you, but it doesn't tell the creature's location or number.
Oh,
So
okay.
it just says like, oh, there's wolves in the woods, or there's dragons in the woods. So Briar has already said like Mario and Luigi, and like yeah, unfortunately it doesn't like pinpoint their location.
Okay, alright.
However, if you because you are very good in the woods, right? This is like your terrain.
Mhm.
This is you have like the survival skills and the nature skills. So if you wanted, I will let you roll if you want to pinpoint where they are at. Because this is like very specific to you.
Sure, okay, I can do that then.
Okay.
How do I do that?
So roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I rolled a 5.
Oh, no. Okay, well, unfortunately, you just like everybody else, you know the area that they are
still
in.
waking up.
Yes.
I guess so. I've been rolling really bad today, so.
Well, but if you want to,
I guess-
if you want to
Gotta
do
give
your,
you those real dice.
yep, if you want to do your bow, and
Yep.
you can roll with disadvantage, so roll 2 d20s, and then take
Okay.
the lowest one.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go with the longbow.
It's a
A
behind it.
5 and it's 12, so I got 5.
So 5 plus 8 is 13, and
Okay.
that does not make it.
Plus
my goodness.
8.
Yeah, it's a plus 8. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so you unfortunately miss, and Catherine's like, "That's okay, honey. You get them next time."
They're already using.
It's the only one that did anything, really.
She is. That's right.
Pretty okay.
All right, and then.
I mean, I shot something.
You shot something. That's
You
true.
hear Briar
some.
clear his throat from the woods.
All right. So that is so another arrow comes whizzing past Avery's face and and hits the tree behind him, so it misses. So we're good to go on that one. So we're back to the top with the other one. So let me roll again. And that one definitely misses. Another arrow comes shooting past Avery's head. So that is it for one of them. Next up is Beans, who is severely injured. No.
Who did that?
Glare that Briar is giving right now.
I think Briar is going to just have Beans stay back. Now that he's desperately injured Avery.
Sounds good. So you just command him to come behind you by the tree and get some cover.
Yeah, or like go back by the wagon or something.
Okay. Do you want to hide behind the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to, but I want him
Not
to.
you, Beans. Yes, Beans
Okay.
Jr.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Beans goes and does that. Next up is Avery.
I'm going to cast light on my coin that I carry on me.
Okay.
And I'm just going to rush in where the arrows are coming from. Hopefully I can see them.
Okay.
So I moved like 30, like where Briar is, I think, right? Because you were rushing in, right? So I'm like rushing where Briar was.
Okay.
And shining light on myself.
Are you just rushing in, or are you trying to injure them, or are you just trying to like break the thickets down and just to show where they are?
I'm just kind of show where they are because I don't think I have the strength really to knock anything over except a twig.
You could try.
You know what? If you're gonna give me the option to try to shove them, sure, I'll try to knock one of them.
I'm giving you the option to try to shove the bushes.
Oh, I'll shove the bush.
Yeah, try to shove the bushes and try to break them down. I'll give you that opportunity.
Really successful or really funny. So
it's gonna be great. Here we go.
So it's just straight D20.
Straight D20.
I rolled in that one again.
You get like a splinter.
Well, the light is there. At least I have the light, so you see me.
You need.
I switched.
Okay, well, switch again.
Okay.
So Avery runs in, and like maybe a little war cry, like do 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 do. No, can't sing anymore. But whatever that song is called, and and so everybody's watching this bravery running at the enemy, to see him literally fall over the branches and his feet go over his head, and he kind of like lands like right in front of them. He does like a little tumble, but while he's there, because it is lit up, you guys are able now to see Mario and Luigi, but Dan is Avery is like right in front of them now.
Okay.
So
are you here to bring me another rock?
Special delivery.
That's how I end my turn.
You hear Briar like laugh out loud before he smothers himself.
It was really, really comical to see that flip.
I figured.
But if you did ask them about the rock, they'll say, "No, we're here for your friend."
I told you.
Briar,
you did not hear that. Next is Briar then.
Well,
Now you can attack,
yeah.
and you are
How
on
far?
the side.
How far
So-
away?
Yeah, I don't really have a map up right now, so I would say you're like 15 feet. I would say 3 squares. You know, like if you can picture in your
Okay.
head, 15 feet away. And then you are on the side, so you won't hit Dan. Well, Dan's kind of prone on the ground. I mean, Avery's on the ground, prone like right now, so it's gonna, yeah. So you can attack.
Briar is
Huh.
going to attack
Okay.
with a natural 20.
Hey!
Finally.
Finally, dude.
As upset as he is at Avery for shooting Beans Jr., he
Excellent.
also doesn't want him to get injured,
know.
so he's going to run up and slash at whichever one is closest, and then post up in front of Avery so he can get up without getting shot.
Aw, thank you, Boo.
Yeah, so we'll say the one that Catherine already injured is the one that you're gonna attack. So
Okay.
you roll your damage.
Yeah. How do you handle nat 20 damage?
Oh,
Yeah. Roll your damage and then double it.
Okay. 10 plus 2 is 12 times 2 is 24.
24. All right.
nice.
Luigi is dead.
Oh my goodness.
That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Holy cow.
Good job.
So Luigi, he dies, and Mario, oh, my brother. Luigi, oh no.
You're a slaver!
I know.
You're trying to steal our friend. Like,
I'm not to steal.
no? Kidnap? Same thing.
I skin.
That makes it worse.
I know it's not my turn, but Luigi is a half off.
Thank you.
Because you cut him open.
All right. Well, we're all running out of time, so we might run
Yeah.
over just a little bit just so we can
Yeah.
finish this up. So,
After Mario says that to Briar, though, like, he goes stone cold.
Oh,
and is
sure.
livid.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So Catherine's gonna go. Catherine rolled a 4. She misses with her crossbow this time around. All right, then Kaylin.
Right. Now, can I do that like woods check thing, or is that just like a one-time thing?
So it's now lit up, and you can see Mario now. So now you can just roll normal with your longbow.
All right, I'll just go for it.
Shoot me from behind, Kaylin.
Try not to.
Try.
Thanks, bro.
Oh my god, I got 3. So
Oh, no. +8. That does not hit. Oh, it's too bad. All right, and Mario is going to try to shoot Kaylin. Oh, yeah.
I'm within 5 feet, yeah? Because I'm like right in front of them, in front of Avery.
Yeah.
Yes?
Right.
So,
yeah.
impose disadvantage. Because I'm within 5 feet.
Of Kaylin?
No, Mario. Or is it
Luigi.
only of the target?
Mario.
I'm pretty sure. Let me look.
Oh, maybe it's the target.
While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose. Well, I say you should be able to, but I guess I'll just say that Kaylin's within 5 feet of you.
Well, no, because they're like across the clearing, aren't they? across our camp. Kaylin's across our
Yeah,
camp.
I would picture Kaylin here, bushes here, you here, type of thing.
Yeah, I'm within 5 feet of Mario. So
Mario.
I had it reversed.
Okay.
In my head.
That's okay. So Kaylin takes here. Assign my dice. All right, so Kaylin takes 10 points of damage from that arrow, right to the side.
Oh.
Oh. That was his reaction. He's trying to look brave for Catherine, just like, oh, 'tis but a flesh wound,
Briar is hearing echoes of his mom's letter, of Kaylin's mom's letter.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alrighty, so Luigi's dead, so next is Beans. I'm guessing Beans is gonna stay
Yeah.
back, okay? Then it's Avery.
Alright, I'm gonna
prone.
stand up. That is my movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
And kind of putting my hand using Briar's shoulders leverage. I'm casting Guiding Bolt
Okay.
to Mario. Can I use my inspiration?
Absolutely. Everybody gets one thing of inspiration. Just
I went from 8 to a 2.
oh.
So I rolled so it's 8 to hit.
Yeah. That misses.
You gotta quit moving, Briar. I'm trying to shoot them here.
Sorry, you're making my hair stand up with that crap.
Okay, well, I'll hide behind you then as my last movement.
Alright, next is Briar.
Alright, let's do this. He's gonna try and just cleave that mofo. 13 plus 4 is 17.
That hits.
Hits.
That
there
hits.
we
Roll
go.
your damage.
2d6 plus 2, 7 plus 2 is 9.
Alrighty.
And Briar's going to action surge.
Yeah.
Action surge.
Absolutely.
Action surge.
Do it.
To attack again. 11 plus 4 is 15.
That hits.
Yes. Alright. Oh no. I rolled 2 ones. So 4
Oh no.
damage.
You did
Hey,
good
I was
though. You
rolling
did good
so well
there.
today.
You did so good. That action surge got you though. Alright, next will be Catherine, and she'll try to roll her crossbow again. Oh, she got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Catherine.
Nice.
She feels the surge of anger and energy as she's kind of realizing who these people are, and she rolls. So
Way to go, Catherine.
so that's sorry, 18.
Okay.
18 points of damage.
Oh my goodness, Catherine.
And with that, Mario falls back, and he goes no, and that arrow knocked him out. He is dead.
Wow.
And Catherine just bursts into tears.
Aw. Catherine, thank you so much. Oh, you did so great.
I don't
She's crying.
came over me. It was like it's like they wanted me for my
Self-preservation, Catherine. Self-preservation.
I guess.
On the bright side, you can have that cloak now.
Oh, yes, and they have 2 sacks on them. And in the sacks are all the rare stuff, so you guys can take the rare stuff if you want it. but there's also 2 tabaxi skins in each bag.
Oh, goodness.
Very fresh.
Oh no.
Does Catherine see that?
Catherine is not going over to the bags. She's just kind of keeping to herself. She's crying.
Mm.
She's kind of reliving everything, and she's also very tired. This is the
Okay.
middle of the night.
Mm.
Kaylin, how about you stay with Catherine? And
Good idea.
have tend to your wound. And if you wouldn't mind trying to tend to beans, I'm gonna go bury these. And put them to rest.
Okay. I think that's a great idea, Briar. We gotta lick our wounds here. We can move on. And once the sunrise comes, then we can really figure out what to do here.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's a good plan.
I'll help you.
Thanks, Avery.
You're welcome.
And
Gotta be useful somehow.
Briar will take the cloak of cleanliness. And hand Kaylin.
It's a pin you put on.
The pin. Yeah, he takes the pin. And hands the cloak of many
Fashions.
fashions
Yeah.
to Kaylin to give to Catherine.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then just leaves the fan and the drift globe, whatever that is, in the bag for now, and tucks them by a tree.
Yeah.
Next
We can
to
go
our
over
camp.
what that is next time if you want to.
Yeah.
I'll take my gems back. They
Yeah,
were robbed.
absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, do you get your money back?
I think
Yeah.
it is. Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
And you get and there is 120 gold on in the bags
Whoa.
total. So lots of gold.
Briar will
Which one?
divvy that out between the 4 of us.
Great. So each of us get 40.
Yeah. And then he'll give like 2 to Slurpee from his
I forgot Slurpee's just kind of around.
He's still sleeping. He's in
What?
the cart sleeping right now. So
Okay.
Really
and
is
then
a heavy sleeper.
and then if we we'll just consider like the rest of the night. We'll just consider that a long rest so that you guys can heal up and you
Okay.
don't have to use any spells or potions or anything like that. We are over our time, so I want to
Sure,
be conscious of
yeah.
that. So
It's a good time to end it too.
we'll continue on where you guys will wake up in the next morning and continue your way to Cragmaw Castle. So thank you everybody that's stuck with us as we continued this journey. I hope everybody had a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun DMing, so lots of twists and turns. And again, thank you everybody for watching and supporting us. Make sure to subscribe so you get our notification of when we're streaming. Our next stream will be November 8th, Tuesday, November 8th at 8 Central Time. And then if you miss out on any of our episodes, please go to YouTube. It's the same, same name, roll _ or roleplay, ROLL at the beginning. And also check us out on TikTok. Avery/Stan is doing some fun videos for that, so you can go ahead and give us a follow and a like there. And thanks again so much everybody for watching. And this is Roll or
Roll
Play.
Roar.
Roar, bye.